Hey there, it's Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. Thought I would talk a little bit today about a post I did yesterday. I found a lovely quote that just really resonated with me, and I wanted to share it and actually talk about it a little bit. So, but before I go into that, I want to say, don't act your age. You don't have to settle. And the reason why I say those two things are, I think a lot of times as we get older or we have injuries that we tend to stop doing things, or we accept that as we get older, we're going to have problems with our hips, or we're going to have problems with our back, or we're going to have problems with our knees, or we're going to have problems with our, whatever activity, that once you get to a certain age, you should no longer be doing certain things. And that's not true. Unless you have a big injury that really takes you out of the game, where you're stuck in a wheelchair, you really should be able to keep moving, unless you're paralyzed, and that can happen. But there are a lot of things that you can do, and you should keep doing. You should keep moving. So the quote that I saw yesterday was, start by doing what's necessary. So as people come into my office, they're usually in chronic pain. They're dealing with something, haven't been able to get it resolved with whatever therapies they've been doing, whatever activities they've been doing, whatever medications, injections, surgery, whatever they've had going on, they have not had resolution to. So they're doing what is necessary, and that's where they start, okay? But then what happens is, as we start working through those restrictions in their body and things start opening up, they start to realize that, okay, that pain really doesn't have to control my life anymore, or that tightness doesn't always have to be there. And now I can actually do things that I liked to do before. So then they move on to the phase where they can do what's possible. And they get a hint to that hope of what they wanted to be able to do before. Now there's the hope that they're going to be able to continue to do it in the future. Okay? And then you get to the point where, hey, maybe I can do something that maybe I didn't even think was within my grasp. Okay? So, case in point, sometimes I have people who are runners that come in here. They haven't been able to run because they have some chronic issues, IT band issues, or their knees are bothering them, or their back's bothering them. Maybe they have sciatica. Those are some common things that happen to be issues for runners. And so they might come in where they're having a hard time walking, get them to a place where they can start walking, and then voila, they can start running again. But they got to get through that healing process first to open up those restrictions. And it doesn't matter what their age is. I've had people in here in their late 70s who are still running and want to keep running. So don't act your age. Put all that stuff behind you. You don't even have to listen to, at this age, you shouldn't do this anymore. You know what? If you're healthy, you've been active, or you want to get there again, there's ways to get there. And part of it's what you eat, part of it's your activity, and part of it's what's going on in your health. So I'm going to encourage you, before you start a fitness activity, definitely reach out to your doctor. If you haven't been doing anything ever, go see your doctor first. Get the okay to do whatever you want to do. But if you've got some chronic pain issues that are holding you back, you have some choices that you can make. And it's up to you if you want to settle with where you're at, or if you want to move out of those chronic pain issues and stop letting them control your life and actually move forward and get back to doing the things you love to do. So that's my little rant today based on the quote I saw yesterday. I'll read it again. It is from Francis of Assisi, and it's start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you're doing the impossible. Wouldn't it be great if somebody said, start acting your age, and you just smile and keep doing what you're doing?